Hello, folks of YouTube. I'm Essel, and welcome back to Alan Wake. We are here for the finale, I think. It feels like the finale. If it's not, it's possible.
Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
That's true about him.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
The thing that is so funny about all of this. Okay, so this is that they implied that Thomas Zane wrote Alan Wake, which is very funny. IMO. That's a fantastic concept. That's where we're going here. I'm all for it.
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my final moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
Sunglasses. Oh, let's go.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun.
Mr. Wake, you're looking not so fresh, to be honest with you. I love the washer with no dryer in the bathroom. Where is that's really funny, actually. Where is the dryer? Is there a dryer?
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being
How many did my man just take?
Bearable again. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
When does the game take place? Because the game was released in 2010, 2011, right?
You have one new message.
Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. As she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this
2010.
business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that. Okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
TiVo, though, that's very accurate. Like, this TV looks pretty right. TiVo's right. Yo. Yo.
Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
This is so good.
Good read. Go buy it. No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet.
Hi.
This last book is all about the death of the main character.
Hi, everybody. That scared the shit out of me. I don't know if anybody saw what happened, but...
Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why did
my
you
mic stand.
kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with. And it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things.
So that's fun.
It will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard. Always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the
Yeah, it's a mic holding stream now. It's fine. It just this happens. I don't know why it happens, though.
Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear.
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
How's the publicity tour been treating
This is very uncomfortable.
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for us, Sam. There it is. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall.
Are Poets of the Fall the like
At least I've been funny. I told myself
the group who did like some of the songs for the post episode bits?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want.
Okay. We're gonna have to do a quick little on-stream editing, on-stream mic fixing. Give me a sec. You know, it is entirely possible that I haven't installed the mic correctly on this thing. Like, that's why he's falling off. Could be my fault. Could be a user error. For real, yeah, bad mic spawn. Agreed. Where was the mic this run? Who has the mic? In this multi-world, who has my mic? Will somebody please get the mic check? Okay. One second, finishing one thing real quick. Sorry. Sorry about that. It's funny, the mic arm I've had for a while now. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's get back to it.
Okay, Grumpy. You want to ask them something?
Are you gonna
Yes.
start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
She's right. She's right.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at
Yeah.
7 a.m. and
That is
passed
fair to
out
be
in
mad about that,
bed.
honestly. She's right.
Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
Oh, so that's how we go to Bright Falls. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice.
Okay.
I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners.
Well, the
and it didn't
Barry's
end
all
well.
in his get up now.
Okay, ready
Very
when you are.
Ghostbusters.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun.
What?
Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Why are you taking Sarah's gun? What?
Good luck, Al.
See you later.
What? Alan, what is your problem?
It was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
This is wild. Now this I'm here for. I mean, we may have meandered a little bit in the middle. I'm all here for this though. This is what I'm all about.
Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty.
I wonder, because I remember very clearly there was an anomalous object that the Institute was whatever the Institute in control was tracking. What were they called? The department, the bureau, the institute, whatever, the people from FBC, Federal Bureau of Control. Thank you. How did I forget that? I was like the Institute of Control. That's not right. So yeah, the FBC. There was like a Easter egg in Control that had a page on Alan Wake, but at the time I didn't know what any of it meant, so I never retained any of it. I'm wondering now if the object is the clicker. We'll find out, I guess.
Of the Pacific Northwest landscape.
It was.
To let doubt creep in once. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough
This is
imagination to make
incredible.
up something like this. Having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed, there would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
We're getting back to it, right? Flip phones. The driving in this game is not terrible. Like, it doesn't look that bad. This is the thing that gets me about some stuff, right? Like this doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look great. Don't get me wrong, but like this looks functional. This is, I mean, like, it looks like more than functional. This is fine. So this game, I'm sure benefits from the remaster, especially on the lighting front. But I think this is the thing that's getting really tricky these days, is that like there's just not as much room for improvement as there used to be. Like, we've been playing a lot of OOT lately. I genuinely like the look of OOT. I think the aesthetics are very strong. I really like N64 engines on average. But fidelity-wise, we have like a absolute avalanche of progress to make, right? In terms of fidelity. In terms of if you're trying to do like just raw fidelity.
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us. Always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
So I think that's the complicated part. Oh, hello. That's loud.
I will kill your wife.
No, you won't. Oh, come on. This is all we got right now. We got the high-end lantern. I think this is the high-end lantern, not the medium lantern. We got 8 pistol rounds. That's all we got to our name.
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane. Something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing...
How did Zane get exposed to the water in the first place? I can't remember.
Reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
I remember the musicians drank the moonshine, right, which was like distilled from the lake. That is clear. Is this my car? This is my car. That is the Lincoln from the beginning of the game, for sure. Okay. It may have just been living on Cauldron Lake was good enough. Which, like, fair enough. I should remember if he ever, like, drank lake water or something for some reason. That would be weird if he did that, but, like, How long can we keep driving for is the question. Go, 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 go. Let's go. Hell yes. There may be secrets, by the way, around here. We're not going to bother too much. I think this is good to keep momentum right now. Oh my god, what? Might have been good for ammo, but we're also going to probably get ammo as we go here, is my assumption. Like I said, I think treating this game as a survival horror game is not quite right, at least on, you know, normal difficulty new game. We just get too much stuff. Which is, to be clear, decidedly not a bad thing to me, but it is a thing. I don't understand the poltergeists. Which is totally fine. Like, you know, having too much stuff means it's an action thriller. What is that? What the hell? Yo, AT, what's up? I just posted it in Discord. I don't understand. I don't understand, but here we are. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that couch. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh. I don't understand. I am so morbidly curious about the cast list, about the premise. Why is it live action? I fundamentally don't understand what's happening. But here we are. Oh man, look at these strats. Oh, I hate the poltergeist. This is the worst mechanic in the game by far. If they died faster, I wouldn't be mad. Like if they were less of like HP sponges, I would not mind at all. But like there was no time to react to that. You know what I mean? Like this is just, as far as like purely reactive stuff, the game has nothing else like this, which is very frustrating. Because like what am I supposed to do here? You know what I mean? I don't know what to do here. We're supposed to hide behind. That was a grenade. I forgot we had flares actually. Oh my god! Can I stop throwing flares? Try to check out how many we had. Yes. I actually forgot we had flares.
What the hell?
This makes life dramatically better. Oh, I didn't see the director news. Okay. So I saw the producer and I was like, the guy who produced Morbius? That's ominous. Yeah, I'm going to assume they're going to have to make Link, you know, pretty much a silent protagonist because it's going to feel too weird otherwise. What the hell is that? Oh. It was nothing. It was just that. What? Are you kidding? Oh my god. This section is bad. And or I'm bad at it. You know. I just, like if the floor wasn't also poltergeist, that would also be fine. Or if like looking at them stun them for a second and reset them or something. Like there's like a lot of ways to save this, but the version we got is I think just like basically unplayable. It's fine as far as like we'll get through it, but like this is just not. It's not good. I think the same mechanic with the enemies have, with all the poltergeists have like half light HP. That's fine, right? Because then like it's just like it's like a reaction check. It's like, can you find the object and then, you know, hit it with the light for a second? But like that is just like, you know, basically not enough time to react to it. That round wasn't bad. But like, I literally, that was like a second or two, right? Like probably 2 seconds of aiming at it. That is just too much time when we're getting bombarded with so many objects. If they did half the damage, right? Or a third, or you know, 2/3 of the damage or something. That'd also be something, but like, for how much effort there, and maybe one of the solutions is I need to slow the F down. But it feels like spending a bunch of time to get rid of all of them is also incorrect. Like that can't be right, basically. You know what I mean? Just in terms of our battery usage, in terms of the way the game feels. I feel like that can't be right. But maybe it is. Maybe that is the play. Because we have the lantern right now, we are getting a very wide cone of damage, and that means we can do 2-for-1s, and that does make the pacing correct. But if they want us to go slow and focus down each one, but also move fast enough to not fall through the floor, then I don't know what they want. They're not gonna hit us, no way. No shot. No shot they hit us. No shot. I think this is the most deaths we've had in a particular section in the game so far. Is that true? Oh, it was to make us appreciate Alan Wake 2. Great point. Like I said, I think this is like, there's like a kernel of an idea in here, right? Like there's something going on here. I think this is, like, buried underneath this being very frustrating. I think there's something of a cool idea here. It's just buried underneath a lot of junk. And again, maybe the, like, and this is something I think is a little frustrating in a lot of games. If you're gonna pressure the player with environmental hazards, don't make it a, like, go slow and steady mechanic. I was already targeting this. Oh my god. Dude, what? It's not, I mean, like, it makes sense that it doesn't come, like, pre-possessed, but come on. Okay, so now we throw our grenade. Let's go.
Nice to see you too.
Dude who is extremely worth 2 grenades. Have we ever seen a more 2-grenade worthy enemy before? All right, we're done. So yeah, I think going slow was the strat there, but I think it's really frustrating as a set piece. When I see floor crumbling, I want to just get I don't just always like moving very quickly, because I do. Right? Like it is known that I enjoy schmovement in general. Is that a monster truck? I like schmovement generally speaking. Don't get me wrong. But beyond the general, I also think when you give me crumbling floor, I want to hit the gas. What just happened? What? Yeah. the game has been encouraging us to not fight for a very long time. So having to have the, like, no, please stop and fight this time is very, like, what? A little confusing. I do love the monster shot for what it's worth. That's a hilarious idea. But I remain fairly bewildered. Like, this is a good set piece. I don't want to stop during it. You know what I mean? Like, that was an extra car. Floor it. Oh, I think I did it. Let's go. Oh, I thought I was toast. I think we made it, folks. We did. Oh my god. Huge. Huge. Oh, I thought I was a goner. But we were not. Can't drive this, let me drive that. Okay. A couple more flares. Up to 8 now, so we have a great amount of flexibility there. Only one flashbang, though, which are our true grenades. I can probably just move forward first. Those are the fast guys. Did I just... Whoa! What? Hello? That's got a little wild. That's probably a reasonable flashbang usage, but we only have the one flashbang. So we want to just start, I think, start booking it then. The problem is booking it is bad. Oh, there's a revolver hammer. Hold on. Well, that was close.
The bottom of Cauldron Lake.
Here we go.
was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The dark presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
Please, 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 please. Let's go. We saved all of our goods. Burning a couple flares for that was extremely worthwhile. That is a huge W. We saved all of our shotgun ammo. Massive. I do like that all the cars at least sound different, even though they all drive the same, I believe, mostly. There might be slight driving differences. For the most part, the cars all seem to drive the same. Okay, we can run these, actually. Yeah. Oh. Well, the good news is this is the wrong way. The good news is we found a manuscript page, so that's good.
In the end, Barry wasn't going to shoot Sarah. They both knew that. Once she had no chance of catching up to Wake, Barry gave up the gun and sat down on the floor, shielding his face from the merciless glare of the well-lit room. I don't think I'm ever going to see him again, he said in a weak voice. Sarah didn't have it in her to be mad at him. Besides, he was probably right.
Oof. He is right, though. Oh, I thought the reverse lights came on. I was all excited, though. Like, that's really good attention to detail. Not quite. But that's okay. Look at that. Yeah, what's up, Trino? I know he does need some sleep. How are you tonight? It's good to see you. Yeah, he can't sleep because, like me, he's been playing too much Ocarina of Time randomizer recently. Oh, perfect. First one or second one? Or both? Dun dun dun. Or did you wake up? That is also valid. Yes. Oh god. No, no, no. That... Your version was much funnier. To be clear. Your version is funnier. They really do. They really do. I do love that waking up from sleeping is an Alan Wake reference. I think that's very important. Alan Wake can't read. All visitors must see the yard manager. You must sign a liability before you enter the yard. Okay, ask for it first. That's cool. Junk piles. Junk piles may shift. Yes, they are going to. True. No read, only write. Those drums were nice. I like those drums. Oh, dude, I just realized, are lithium batteries from Energizer brand TM worth more battery charges than regular batteries? That's really funny. What did that button do? True, he does get mad. Oh, worth it. It was worth coming in here, folks. Purely for that. Flare gun shot is worth 1,000 words. Oh, probably opened up this. Judging by the layout of the area. Probably opened this. Oh god. Okay, whatever. I think we're just gonna floor it. Yeah, we're just gonna floor it. This truck is going very slowly. Alright, alright. Wow, that was cool. He like slid across the car. I didn't realize that was gonna work.
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die.
Oh.
The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings, sugar-laced with poison.
Oh.
He put on the suit, untied the monster.
Okay.
The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water. A sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
Wow. Okay, that was intense. Oh, flashbangs and flares. We love to see it. I think he does think he is Max Payne. Okay. Oh, I just tried to like OOT roll off of that. That's my bad. Should we just flare gun it? Or should we have a car duel? Let's have a car duel. Okay, let's not have a car duel. No way! It strafed us! Wait, what? It didn't die? I was gonna say, no shot. This survives a flare gun. I think my car exploded, so. My name is Alan Wake, and I'm here to save my wife and be depressed. And I'm a lot of depression. So true. We started like. That's funny. Like the little lip there was like not consistent. I see now why they gave us extra cars everywhere. I was like, what's up with all the extra cars? That's why. That's why there's extra cars. Because the cars can explode. True. I don't really want to keep checking back here, so I won't. But I'm already back here. We may as well take a quick look. Okay, there was something. I want to see like how much we're missing in the stage because I'm really not exploring much, but I also don't really want to. I want to like see what happens next, so I'm not feeling hyper motivated to explore right now. So if they're smart, they won't put that many collectibles in the stage because they should know. But they should know we don't want to. At this point, we don't want to mess around. We're trying to get to the end here. Exactly, the Pat Main story. Shout out Pat Main. Hopefully he's okay. A little bit of Tokyo Drift here. Or Need for Speed Underground as the case may strike. Yes, if you are not familiar, NPC. Or if you are familiar but you forgot. Or some third thing. He's the guy who runs the radio station.
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit
Yes, actually.
I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight
genuinely real
through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Yep. This game loves its references. There's an entire character who does nothing but just reference authors. Did we need to move it that much? Like, it's fine, but that was a little bit of a workout for our friend Alan here. Okay, I see our stationary lamps, which we love for hard fights. I'm seeing flashbangs and a shotgun, which we love for hard fights. But we probably can't drive this truck. No, we can't. Okay. Yeah, they love... I can't remember all the things he said, but he would just like... this one, like, you know, corrupt federal agent would just come in and be like, "Oh, Mr. You think you're Stephen King, don't you?" Oh, God. Let's either get inside or turn these on. Or both. Preferably both. One of the shadows used the vent, just like in the video game Among Us. So true. Can confirm. Our friendly neighborhood turrets here are very powerful. So shotgun damage fall off is actually very aggressive, it looks like, because that's usually a 3-hit kill. So we need to be more careful there. We should have gone for revolver damage there, probably. Trying to preserve ammo. But as we know, trying to preserve ammo here is not necessarily our best move. I was trying to, like, be diligent and move slowly, and then the game is like, nah, we're gonna stop spawning enemies. So now I will have to move forward. Maybe I will utilize the cover. Don't get me wrong. I will utilize the cover. Oh, we have that. That's probably. I just realized we're probably doing this. Is that 2 flare gun shots? Oh my god. Actual turret. Was that it? I mean, it's possible that's it. Don't get me wrong. Oh, they probably set it just like a fixed distance and use the same animation and objects. That makes sense.
The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
Ooh. Oh, a little bonus here, though. Look at that. Okay.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
That's a long walk, folks. Unless we get another car, which case it's not a long walk. It's a long car, or a medium car. This is looking suspiciously like a minecart ride. Now, as a fan of Donkey Kong 64, I'm not opposed. Oh my god. Hell yes. Somebody play Slider from Mario 64, please. What was that? They just didn't respond. That's weird. Well, that was it. Oh, I was all excited. Man, okay, whatever. Hate games on rails. No, I think actually games need more rails, personally. Lots of this open world nonsense. More rails. Okay. Alright. Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. Let's get a move on. What? More rail guns. True. And by rail guns, I mean rail guns. Like railway guns, not rail guns. I also want, like, futuristic rail guns. But I also specifically want, like, railway guns, I think. Is that okay? Can we have more of those? Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm just saying, this is one of the many reasons why 86 is good, aside from the rest of it. But one of the reasons that it's good is that there is a railgun in it. And by a railgun, I mean a gun on rails. That tracks. That's a great point. How did the birds get to me through the flare? True. Where is everybody from again? Finland. That's what I thought. Okay. But yeah, I'm sure it definitely contributes to the sort of desire to. Oh, that is a good name. Espoo, Finland. I'm gonna say much. They definitely understand the cold dreariness of a town like this. Something shared by many parts of the world, including the Pacific Northwest, the American Northeast, as well as Scandinavia for sure. It gets cold, and then everybody's sad. Really? Yeah, control is so good. Why not just like immediately put a flare down? True. Oh, I would love a hunting rifle right now. Oh my god. Got the ammo for it now, but oh man, it's so much better than the shotguns. What? I wonder if like the sort of like the dream logic is coming apart. That, or we're experiencing a bloodborne moment. Alan? Alan, what? Oh my god. It's fine, everything's fine, I'm fine, everything's fine. I'm not mad. This is a bit of a bloodborne moment, honestly. Bit of a TOTK moment. True, yes. I knew I could climb it. Oh my god, I'm pissed. True. What? Sure. Baffling, but okay. What? Whoa, we got the Exastate 6? Whoa, 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 whoa. Fast 6-hit guys? Oh my god, what? Okay, we're getting there, folks. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. Darkness. Where's her face? Yes, we knew that. Oh. Wait, where's the cache? What the... Maybe up here? The darkness controls the taken. Huh. Weird. I just missed it, but whatever. We're pretty full up right now anyway, so not a huge deal.
I needed to get the generator running.
Classic. Oh, you better go catch it. Eight-minute live action sequence? That's amazing. Oh, this is easy mode, folks. That's amazing. They were like, do a long defense segment. No, I will throw 2 flashbangs and be done with it. Honestly, flares are so broken. Which is good because they're, you know, they're very restricted, right? But I gotta say, let's go!
After Zing,
Let's go.
I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that,
We are
there was a
gaming
bridge
tonight.
to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
Turn back now.
No. No smile. I guess this is happening now. Okay, let's go. Boat League 1. That's a great point, actually. When is Boat League? Those are cool. I like the girders. Those are fun. Alan Boat went. Great point. I guess that probably was Alan Boat though, right? So.
Alice never loved you.
Alice never loved you. I need to stop making that cutscene so loud. Alan float. I agree. After we win, Alan gloats. What if Alan was on a boat, went too fast, and caused an Alan wake? That would be amazing. Again, my Pacific Northwest, psychic powers, tornadoes. I'm thinking this is in the Life is Strange verse. You know what I mean? Dude, what? Destroy the tornado easy. That's a great point. What are we meant to do? Watch me? Ah. Is this doing anything? Do I need to get closer? Yeah, I agree.
You will fail. It's all in your head.
This looks sick.
You're making this up.
Tornado Wrangler achievement unlocked. Defeat the tornado. If this is how the game ends, I'm going to lose my mind, by the way. Just as a heads up. Don't drop the floor again. You have like 10 shots left, Alan. Come on. This is a good perspective. I like this. This game is winding down. I agree. Don't jump. What are you doing? You hit the clicker first. Alan, what?
Hell!
Alan, what?
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream.
Don't believe it, Alan.
It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
No.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear of the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, honey, you're still 1 foot in a dream. You're not making any sense. Come back to bed.
Nah, I'm out of here.
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman?
Nah, I'm good. A light wait.
To bed, Alan.
Nope.
Come back to bed, Tom.
Ooh. Oh, this is cool. Ooh, word into reality. Ooh, that was cool. Oh, Thomas Zane, let's go.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass.
Okay. So true.
has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light. Oh. Alan Dark.
Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scott. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
Excuse me? Explain yourself?
Use the clicker.
Explain yourself, sir? You can't just say he's Mr. Scratch and then your friends will meet him when you're gone? Yo! I am all about this. This is so sick. Bird. Thermos. This is so sick. Shopping cart, crate, telephone pole. One of those. Oh, I love this. Bird path. Barrel, shoebox.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what do you say? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on. What are you doing, Alan? Stop. Put the light back on.
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened. You're not my Barbara.
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty.
I don't know if we need the telephone poles, but for some reason I want to have them for power.
I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
This is sick.
Away, Thomas. Put it down.
My heart is filled
What?
with darkness. I'll cut it out. I'll take you back to the depths of cavemen.
Tom?
Filled with darkness.
Get away from me, you hag. Where am I? Let me go.
Yo, did he kill Barbara Jagger?
Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
Yeah, okay. That's the thing. Silent Hill had like much goofier cutscenes, and this is goofy still, but it doesn't think it's goofy. I don't know that Silent Hill thought it was goofy, but it was so goofy is the problem with this, by comparison. It has to be more incomprehensible, you know what I mean? But as far as serious stuff goes, the typewriter text in the world, that's awesome. So sick. That's the good stuff.
I could feel
Yo,
Alice's presence close
we made it.
by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Yo, Dark Souls moment, so true.
Alice?
An equivalent exchange for everything. A Full Metal Alchemist moment. We rewound the clock.
Oh no!
You can't just say "oh no" like that. Oh no. Yo, what is going on? Are we in the dark place? Alice. Did we save her? That's a lot of swimming. Alice Wake! That's why everyone's abbreviating AW2. They didn't want to spoil that it was actually Alice Wake 2. She's gonna get hypothermia. Alice falls over and dies. Oh my god, can you imagine? 10 out of 10 book of the year. True. If they end on, and that's how Departure ends, and Alan closes the book and he's doing like a TV pitch for the book with Departure, I swear to God. Walking out of the theater. No, that'd be kind of like... That would be just cliche enough to work. I like us reversing our intro cutscene here, though. Or at least looks like we're reversing our intro cutscene. True, the Labyrinth of Him. It's because Alan Wake is him. He's not. He's definitely not. Hey, all the NPCs are here. Yo, shout out Pat Main. Hey. Is it the... What are those guys called again? Oh. R.I.P. her. Who was that? Was that Nightingale behind her? What did that mean, Alan? Yo, what? Wait, was that on hard? Did we play on hard the whole time? That was hard? No way. I got an achievement for beating the game on hard. There's actually no way. Yeah, what the hell? Are you about to get content claimed? Sick! Oh, I hope they don't block the video. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Anyway, if anybody's new here, welcome to the credits takes. When the game rolls credits, we talk about credits. We talk about the takes. I'm dipping the volume because I don't want to get the video like content claimed. If it gets demonetized, whatever, because I don't monetize anyway. But we're just gonna dip this. Okay. Yeah. So we made to just mute on the VOD, which it is what it is. We'll see how it goes. Good game indeed. I have like the tiniest bit of volume. We did it. Yeah, that's a bizarre ending. I'm assuming we're gonna get a post. Hey, Sam Lake? Oh, the writer of the game. That's really clever, actually. Unless that's still in game. Right. Alan Wake's American Nightmare, right? It was fine. It was good. DLC before that? Oh, okay. It was fine. I don't know. That's what I got. It was fine. Like I think this is feeling very much like the quintessential like 7. It's like it's fine. It was good. I had a good time. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was fine. I think there's some ideas that are really clever here, and they're not pushed enough. I think that my impression of this game is that the shift from open world to linear narrative did not do a lot of good things to the structure of the game, and there's a lot of stuff that is sort of working its way towards really cool writing ideas that we get in Control. So I'm really excited for Alan Wake 2 because I loved Control. And I think some of these ideas are going to probably get fleshed out much harder in Alan Wake 2. I think at the end of the day, the game is just, I think the game wants to focus on its writing, and the writing is okay. I think that's the hard part. Like, Alan himself is okay, and the plot is okay. Like, we gotta save his wife from the big monster. That's fine. That's fine. Not particularly exciting, right? It's fine. But there's a lot of cool stuff. I like the clicker, all the sort of anomalous stuff that comes back on Control that they're clearly focused on here. The sort of eldritch and, anomalous physics and stuff like that. Stuff going on, SCP type beat. They do a great job with that here. The use of music is very strong and probably a little ahead of its time. I mean, this is, I think a few years before that became super popular. Certainly it was being done, but I think, they were on one with that, which is good. The live action stuff slaps so hard. I love it. The FMV stuff is amazing. I was always happy to watch all of it. Super fun. Very happy they had that. Night Springs is so good. And the interview on the TV was great. Love that. Set pieces in general, I think, were quite effective. It was really fun to do it. I think the game suffers the most when it's trying to force its mechanics into a set piece, which is, fine. It's fine to do that. We're in 2010. It was in vogue. Just like every game from the late 90s and early 2000s had 7,000 mini games and QTEs, right? Like it's one of those things. It was fine. It's fine. But I think it needs some more tuning. Like I said, I think a lot of these roller coaster set pieces would hit a lot harder with more gameplay tuning, where we're feeling threatened, but like the odds of it coming together are not quite there. Like, does it not coming together are much lower, because like the Poltergeist runs felt very frustrating, for example. Okay, hold on, we're coming back in. Nope, just kidding. Yes, true. But yeah, the game is very clever. I think the NPCs are in general very endearing. Like I said, I don't love Alan himself, but like Barry's great. Loved Pat Main. Sarah was fun, if a little simple. Nightingale didn't make any damn sense, but sure, here he is. And a lot of the one-off NPCs were just kind of fun. I think it's they did a great job on the setting. Very intense focus on building Bright Falls into a place. And that's where I think the game does the best, is the segments where it's really focused on building a Bright Falls location. When we're in the woods, not so crazy about it. And I think, again, that's part of the thing that the game has to deal with, is the legacy of being a open world game. And I think that's where it comes into play the most. In an open world game, especially 2010 open world games, you got to have filler areas, and the woods and the driving are filler areas. And I think that being here is difficult for the pacing and the structure of the game. I think trim 2 or 3 hours of just, running around in the woods, and the game is dramatically stronger, because the areas where we're focused on a particular location and its meaning, and yeah, I think it could definitely make sense. I think it doesn't make me any more interested in him as a character. He's fine. He's functional. Like I don't have a huge problem with it. I just don't find him super compelling as a protagonist. He's like mad and wants to find his wife. And it's like, that's fine. I don't know. Like, I was really hoping we were going to dig in at the end here on his difficulty with writing, because I think that would have been compelling. My feeling, I'm a little frustrated, I think, here, and I think more so than it would have been otherwise, because I was really expecting we'd get to the end and there'd be like a confrontation where he'd have to, sort of fight himself. And in the, not literally, but like, you know, to some, you have to come to terms with his interiority. And in some sense, like my assumption had been that part of his being so frustrated and being so dismissive and, you know, being Alan Wake was that we'd get to the point where he needs to confront the fact that he has, you know, something in him that he needs to get over, or get through, or, you know, start to work on, even if it's not all fixed by the end of the game. We didn't really get that here. We got, you know, the Dark Presence, which is fine. That's the Dark Presence part of the game. But I think as far as Alan Wake, the writer, we didn't get closure on that arc. And that could be DLC stuff. That could be Alan Wake 2 stuff. You know, obviously not saying that that's the sole purview of this game. But so far, I'm a little dissatisfied with setting that up. Like, we really teed that up. The idea of, you know, people are forcing him to write. We're getting him to write. What does that mean? What does it look like? I don't need a full explanation. I don't need to, like, you know, spend 30 hours on it, but I just wanted us to, like, thematically come back around to the idea of Alan Wake struggling to write, this professional, famous writer who is, you know, has writer's block to a very severe degree. And what does that mean for him? How does he feel about that? Because we don't really hear how he feels. He's just kind of ambiently mad, which is fine as a way of expressing that. But if he's going to be ambiently mad as a way of expressing his frustration, then we need to come back around to that frustration more specifically later. Schrodinger's angry man, you know, or not Schrodinger's, Chekhov's angry man. We got to figure out why he's so mad. And we didn't quite get there, right? So I think that's something I would have liked to see. That, again, doesn't ruin the game for me. Doesn't make it bad. And like I said, I had a good time overall. I think the game was just fun. It was a fun game. I like the flashlight mechanic. It's fun. The shooting is satisfying. Running around is surprisingly satisfying. The shoulder duck run thing is a good mechanic. It's a fun time. I think there's a lot of missed opportunities, which are where I'm most frustrated. And the game kind of feels just it's fine. A lot of stuff I think that could have been dug into and fleshed out more didn't really get there. And if you're going to do that, I think you got to really, if you're not going to dig in, I think you got to make the thematics hit harder. And they didn't quite, I think, make that work. So I think there's a lot of missed opportunities here. And that's fine. As far as this goes, this is sort of, you know, a game, and again, you know, we're 13 years out. Maybe this would have hit different in 2010, right? Maybe, like, you know, if AAA might, I'm trying to think about what was going on in 2010, but, you know, we're pre Last of Us, right? I mean, this probably hit harder in 2010 because we just didn't have that many, like, very narratively focused AAA games, that also played, action-y. So, yeah. Yep, that's my memory of it. So, you know, I know this game's gotten a cult following over the years, and clearly 2 is doing really well. So I'm really glad Remedy has been sticking to it. Because, like I said, there are a lot of really good ideas here. I think they're just all underexplored. Like, the idea of the lake is super cool, and we could have, you know, they could have flexed on that in crazy directions. You know, give us a sequence where, you know, the old gods of Asgard are doing, you know, are like on the moonshine and doing like a crazy trippy action sequence where we have to, you know, play a show or whatever. We got this on their stage, right? But like do some, you know, like that last bit with the typewriter text was so clever. It was so clever. And I really want to see more stuff like that because we have a world we're building here where this stuff is possible. I was hoping for a clicker mechanic. That would have been really cool. Like a last stage, you know, heavy cooldown, like, you know, nuke the field type mechanic. That would have been really fun. It just didn't feel very satisfying. We didn't even fight the Dark Presence itself. We fought a tornado. So it just, like, it was so close, right? Like, we were so close. I didn't even get to push the button to push the clicker on, right? Or did we push the clicker? I don't remember. I don't think we did. We did to, I don't know. Like, I wanted to push the button to, you know, hit the Dark Presence. A lot of, like, things that would have felt more satisfying. Of course, there's New Game Plus with additional information that I may be looking for. There's DLC. There's American Nightmare. There's now Alan Wake 2. There are many, many things here that may resolve some of my complaints here. I'm just talking about what I played here so far. So keep that in mind. But yeah, it's, you know, I had a good time. I want to emphasize that, like, when I complain about a game in this manner, it's because I liked it. When I don't have a lot to say, and I'm just saying it was fine, I don't say a lot beyond that, then I'm, like, struggling to find things to talk about. There is a lot to talk about with this game. It has a lot of interesting ideas. It has a lot of good foundations. I think the issue is that it didn't capitalize on many of them, if any of them. And that's where I'm the most frustrated. So, true. Although, honestly, I would finish the Surge 2. Maybe not. That's maybe a lot. But I liked the Surge 2 more than I expected. The Surge 1, I will not... No. No more of that. I'm good. The Surge 2 was actually fine. Once we got into it, that game was fine. It has some cool ideas. I do want to play Lies of P, though. That I do want to play. So yeah, that's what I got on Alan Wake. A lot of clever ideas, a lot of stuff that sort of is almost there. Oh, is it really the same people? Wait. Wasn't there a new Lords of the Fallen? Or is that a different thing? I don't remember. Yeah, but anyway, like I said, I think the, when we're... Oh, is it? Okay. Let's look into that then. Yeah, but I think when the game's focusing the hardest on Bright Springs, on setting this cast and setting the stage, being a little Twin Peaksy, I think that's where it's at its strongest. And I really, really, really enjoyed those segments. I think that is where I find, the most enjoyment, and where I'm a little surprised that we kind of shied away from some of that over time. I think the sort of the mystery angle was a lot of fun. And I do wish we had more time spent there than wandering around in the woods. Especially because I think the enemy variety is very lacking. That's one thing I do think is quite underbaked, is there were really there were 3 enemy types effectively, right? And none of them did anything particularly interesting. You have the fast one, you have the regular one, and you have the big one. And that's most of the enemies in the game, aside from an occasional boss and also the poltergeists. Which again, it's fine. The game's functional. It's all good. I had a good time. The combat's pretty fun on the whole, and I enjoyed the weapon choices. Genuinely, I'm not saying like I clearly enjoyed it. I wouldn't have gone through it otherwise. But it got tedious towards the end. And I think there were a lot of opportunities to make the system really shine. If you had tweaked some numbers differently, added some more options for weapons and or enemies to give a little more variety. And, I think when the game starts to engage some puzzle thinking with the lights, I think that's when it's at its best. Like those little stationary lights that are on a time cycle. Those are really interesting. I think that's a really neat idea. The flares are a fantastic idea for a grenade. I think that was one of the most interesting parts of the whole game in terms of combat mechanics, like creating an AoE where the enemies are afraid of. So it's a safe area for you to recuperate or reload. It's a damaging tool potentially. It's a cut and run option for just dropping one on the floor. I think the flares are really, really smart. So I hope those make it into 2, because I think the flares were really good. The flare gun, less interesting because we got it so rarely and it just sort of kills everything. Same with the flashbangs. They're powerful but less interesting. The flare itself was a fascinating mechanic. Just super, super cool. So that I like a lot. Revolver was fun too. I think the focus on the revolver and the shotgun was very smart because it forced us to make decisions about when to reload, how much to reload. I think asking that question, how much do you reload, is interesting. Yeah, the light bulb bunker was great. Anything involving the anomaly type stuff, SCP vibes. I think Departure written by Alan Wake. Look at that. Alan Wake's journey through the night will continue. Okay. Cool. When? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I guess that's that then, huh? Well, GG. Let's see if there's any episodes. Okay. So we played on... What? So that was These are the episodes of the game. The signal and the writer, are those extras? Maybe? Let's see, playback. I guess we can see what that is?
Previously on Alan Wake, something I only know as the Dark Presence held my wife captive.
So we can see what this is?
A horror story that came true. I'll bring her back. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Oh. Okay.
I saved Alice, then wrote a better ending for the story. But not without a price. I was trapped somewhere in the dark place, a strange zone.
Okay, that's why they didn't finish the story.
It's not a lake.
It's an ocean.
Special feature 1. Do we have time for this tonight is the question.
After the completion of any difficult undertaking, there are mixed emotions. Accomplishment and relief. Sadness, depression.
Okay, he's cooking with this one.
For a while, everything was about
Yes,
work.
yes.
Like an illness that consumed you.
This is what I was asking for.
You locked yourself away from the world to do it, and now you need to recover. Learn to live without it. Find a way to crack open the door and let the light back
This
in.
is what I was asking for. Just 2 minutes ago. I wanted this.
Place. It was familiar, but wrong somehow.
Welcome to the
Yes.
Everything had a surreal, dreamlike quality.
Woo, yeah, baby. That's what I'm waiting for. Okay. But yeah, I agree. I think I want to dig in on this. We don't have enough time to do both tonight. I want to do these back to back. Maybe we'll do it on Thursday. Usually like 1 and change. I mean, we could try to do it now. But it's probably smarter to do that. I think it's just pacing wise better to do that. So, okay. We'll end then on an excited note, which is to say main game done. And the first 3 sentences of this one have me very excited that the exact thing I was complaining about may be found in the DLC right now. I was like, oh, where's Alan Wake's engagement with the writing process? Literally right here. Literally, it just happened. He was just talking about the feeling of finishing a work. That's what I want to hear more of. I want to hear more about his engagement with this horrific eldritch writing process. So I'm here for it. Next time we'll do that. If you're watching on Twitch and YouTube, on the live portion, hold up, we'll do some more gaming. For the VODs, though, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you enjoyed the VOD, and hopefully the VOD exists because David Bowie's music holdings didn't mute us forever or whatever. So let's see how that goes. And in the meantime, hopefully you'll join us on the next video, which will be in the playlist over here, as well as there's links to videos and channels, including the main channel and the VOD channel and the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/SL_TV. We also stream on YouTube now. And I stream Sunday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, with all sorts of games like Alan Wake. We just played Silent Hill. We play horror games. We play RPGs. We do all kinds of stuff. So come on by, join us live, and join the Discord link down below for off-stream stuff. Hopefully we'll see you around. Until next time, enjoy yourselves. Peace.